Hi guys, this is Chantal Laure. This morning I wanted to share with you one of my first pieces that I did when I was enjoying discovering my artistic skills. And it was also during Advent, like we're not at all in Advent right now. We're reaching March 2022. So, but back in the days, it was November, end of November, beginning of December 2020. And I was living a retreat with Leah, Darrow. I hope I pronounced this well. Leah, Darrow, and Sister Miriam, who speak a lot about beauty and feminine genius and theology of the body and different topics, but basically helping women to embrace their femininity and deepening their relationship, I could say. Yeah, deepening their relationship with God and become a true inspiration of beauty in all our essence in our daily life. So I remember in November, December 2020, we had just, I think it was the beginning of the second lockdown, and it was a time for me where I had to use my feminine genius. I was representing other workers, and my director was missing because she had been hurt and she was on surgery at the hospital, and there was so many things that was going wrong, and it was harsh, and I had to step up and do partly directing, partly helping the children in the daycare, and it was overwhelming. So a retreat was a good step for me to take care of myself. And something really unexpected happened. So, it briefly, if I can say it this way, I don't remember how many days it was, but it was like on few days, and one of the I don't even remember if I did it all at once because I did it on the replay, partly on replay, partly live. But anyways, um, as I was living the experience, I started painting because it helped me to stay concentrated on what Leah or Sister Miriam were saying. And so I just let the flow of the Spirit inspire me. And this is what came out. So this is what came out of this experience. Um, and I was very surprised. I was very, it was unexpected. And the tint blue was everywhere in my head. Um, and for this I used acrylic, and I also used pastel for the face. I used pastel and crayons. So and it inspired me to think about Eve in the garden, and Eve after the fall. And I called it, hold on, because I think I put it upside down. I called it a woman of the waiting, woman of the living, woman of life. Um, because I think what emerges when Adam called her the woman of the living, um, the woman of all mankind. She's the first. And whatever breakdown that happened in that time that was painful between uh, Adam and Eve and God, with the pain, the pain that happened, this wound that caused a major chaos in humanity. Um, she was the woman of the waiting, because one day there would be another woman who would embrace and trust God enough so he could send his son and redeem the world, right? So, which is why many women are called Mary Eve or Eve Mary. So that's what came out, and I it surprised me. I found it. I love the fact that there's kind of like the blue of the it's like the blue of the water, the blue of the earth. When you look at it from when you zoom out, like from space, it's like bluish green. And so I used pale blue and the blue of the heaven, of the sky. And there's kind of like a deep sense of serenity. And she's not smiling because I don't know if I was thinking about it after the fall or not, but in the retreat, it was about also letting ourselves being uh, redeemed, touched, and encountered by Christ. And I think sometimes we're in this position where we just um, we just don't know. We just don't know how things will come about, how things will come around. And I just want to share with you a moment. Once this was done, so there was a moment where Sister Miriam was praying, and she was actually calling us to just put our hands on our heart. And well, there was a part where we were letting Christ walk with us. So, at this point, I was in action. So the imagination was letting Christ walk with me, and I was painting, I was in action. But in that moment, Christ was she helped she helped us, sorry, to imagine Christ right in front of us. And so what we had in our hands, to just give it to Christ. And so I wrote down like this. This is later, but November 28th, 2020. That's the day. So I wrote down that I'm blushing, I'm withholding, and I thirst. And that Christ is eager to come and fill my heart this Christmas. And it's kind of like, sometimes you wonder the how to come to him, how to pray, and the how is just now. It's just Christ is fully present now. And it's about give it to me now. Just come now as you are, and I will do the rest. But I need your yes to be in action. I am the verb. I'm the action. But I need your I need you to be willing. I need you to give it to me. So when I had my hands on my heart, and Sister Miriam said, "Are you willing? Just give it to Christ." And I pulled my hand like this, and I gave it to him. And as I surrendered, giving it to him and trusting him, I just burst out in tears, and I just cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And I think it was the little Chantal who was crying, the teenage Chantal was crying, the woman Chantal as a grown up. And it I did not understand. Like, my brain was like processing what is going on. And I had the painting, and I had the retreat, and the new lockdown was coming. And anyways, the overwhelming of the situation. And And just this little experience brought the connection in my being between emotion and thoughts, the wounds, the pain, the waiting. And all at once, the Lord embraced me in his arms. And I could sense the friend, I could sense the eyes that I needed to be seen, um, the woman of the waiting in me. And so I just wanted to share this because once it was done, I said I need to share this, but I didn't have the the tools to be able to do so, and I was not in the right. It wasn't the right time. So this morning I woke up and it was just there in my mind, and I said I will share this, and I hope that it inspires you in your today. Um, where are you waiting for the Lord to come? And when are you aiming to give it to Him? And so, my invitation is just if you can take today or when you see this video, um, a moment, choose a moment. Could be 5 minutes, could be 10 minutes, doesn't have to be long, but just a moment to stop everything and put yourself in a waiting and in the core of your being, and just do silence, just be with the Lord, or invite him. If you don't know him and you're wondering, just invite him, and see what happens. It's interesting how he is always connected and always ready, and the more i the more I stop, the more I take time to just sit and be with him, and the more I enjoy being surprised and seeing how the Lord is always ready to just pour His love um, in me. And so I wish you a good day. Today is a Monday, so enjoy your week. If you don't listen to it on a Monday, enjoy the rest of your week or your weekend, wherever you are at, and take the time to let the Lord in. God bless. Have a good day or have a good evening. Peace be with you.